New Year's Eve, everybody. Surprise! I do have my mic on, right? I do. The same color as my shirt. I hope you guys are having some safe fun tonight on New Year's Eve. I don't particularly like to go out on New Year's Eve, so I thought I would just hang out with you guys, whoever wants to come and get a reading tonight. So here I am. I might have a little toast later, but for now, of course, everybody could be out partying. I don't know if anybody will come tonight. Who knows? Who knows? And I hope you guys had a really great Christmas and holiday, whatever you celebrate around the world. I had a fabulous one. As I said, my last live, I had a really, really great one. All my family was here, and it was fabulous. So I hope you did too. One second, let me pull myself up over here. And there I am. Alrighty. So tune in and say hello to me from wherever you are. And I'm going to just, hi Spiker. Let me post this 1 second. And it is so far so good, but I just got here. I don't know what kind of it's like deciding to go live on New Year's Eve is what kind of crapshoot am I going to get? Either everybody's going to be out partying and nobody's going to be here, or everybody's partying at home a little too much, and Lord knows what crazy I'll get tonight, but hopefully not. Hopefully everybody will be good. Hopefully. All right, 1 second. I just have to pin this comment here if I can. Where did it go? This requires glasses. Hi, Claire. Happy New Year's Eve. All right, let me see. Why is it not letting me? Did it not? Hey, Detroit. Hey, how are you tonight? Sri Lanka, EMB. Oh my gosh. That's a fur piece, as we say here in the South. Y'all, I'm trying to pin this comment. Give me a second here. I don't know why it's not letting me do my thing. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Oh, is it just because it's too long? Maybe it's because it's too long. Hey, Hope. How was you? Yes, I am. But don't type your question in yet. Let me get, I'm trying to pin a comment here, and it's just, I didn't realize they limited you on how many words you could put in it. So bear with me 1 second. But let me put your name down while I'm here. Well, how sweet. Thank you for the compliment. You from Maine? Ooh, I know it's cold up there. I know it's cold up there. Yeah, I said I was only going to do 3 free ones tonight, but I will probably have a little energy to do some super chats if y'all want that. I am planning to have a little celebratory drink later, so I can't be here all night. You like my accent? It's as southern as it gets. I'm here to tell you. Born and bred and born, or however they say it in the South. Oh, thank you so much. Well, the problem is that Mr. Multiple Lines, I don't know what to call you. I mean, you got all those lines, and that's clever. Are those symbols, or should I just call you, is that an I or an X? Hey, Mira, how are you? Oh, you're sweet, Hope. Mira, I don't know if I can. I'm trying to do readings for free readings for new subscribers, like people that are subscribing tonight would be lovely, or you know, new subscribers. I'm trying to do that. So let me give those first dibs as soon as I finish fixing this comment down here. I'll figure this out. 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me just take a minute. Thank you, Hope. Appreciate you. Detroit, now don't be nice. I didn't remember that Detroit's got one the other night, but I know that you did, Mira. That's why, to answer your question. So if that's not correct, you can correct me. You know, talking to this many people, honestly, it can get a little jumbled in my brain sometimes. Y'all bear with me, please, 1 minute. Okay, got that. I think it will take that much information. And let's see if it will let me do this much. I'm learning so much. YouTube will only let you insert 69 characters in the chat. I don't know. I'm making that up. I have no idea. But don't type your questions in, guys. Hey, TJ, welcome. So nobody's out on New Year's Eve? I don't go out. I haven't gone out in years because it's just kind of scary. People drink too much and whatever. Oh, good. I'm glad you were joking. Hey, Team Fade, welcome. All right, I'm going to try one more time to get this in the comments here. But I love that y'all are showing up. It makes it more fun, more people here. Happy New Year. Yes. TJ, I just did one for you. This one tonight is for new subscribers. Thank you for being here, though. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Let's see if Apple will cooperate here. First of all, oh, this is so frustrating. Why will it not do it like, it'll do it one time and not another? I just want to, there we go. Copy it. Copy. Let's try this again, guys. South Africa, Parang, that's awesome. Woo, again, every time I say this, but it's true, I'm so fascinated at where people are in the world. Hey, 1964 Flyers. Happy New Year's Eve. And hey, Alex, happy Texas here, West. I'm going to call you Tex then. All right, let me try this again. See if I can get, no, it's not going to let me get all that in there. Okay, that's all right. I'll get that in there. All right, we'll try this again. There we go. I'm just trying to put this information up here so I don't have to remember it later. Pin message. Ta-da! Well, that only took an hour. All right, let's go back now. Oh, Spinoza, you're so sweet. Thank you. Happy New Year, Cahill. Elizabeth, welcome. See, Betroits, it won't let you finish. It's got a character limit. Okay, here we go. He's telling a joke now. Funny. 3-cent pickle. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. And Pities, welcome. Patrick. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, Patrick. Very kind. Hey, Alex, what's up, Grandma? Grandma is vibing here on New Year's Eve. That's what's up. That's a great question. I don't know. I'm my own, well, I do have a friend who moderates when she can, but I'll have to look into that. I'll try to do that tomorrow, actually. No, I'm from, born in Georgia and then Alabama. So true Southern all the way. Tutu, Happy New Year's to you in Canada. Brr, brr. Okay, guys, I've totally lost track of my readings. I'm going to ask you guys here, who is brand new, just subbed, and who wants a reading? Sound off. If you're here, you just subbed, you're brand new, or you're a new-ish subscriber and have not gotten a reading from me and want one, sound off please in the chat. Oh, hey Lisa, I didn't mean to overlook you. If I missed you, if I missed anybody, sorry. And Maddie, hey, from Bahrain. Woo, gosh, just amazing to me, all these places in the world. Ooh, Hope saying going to have some Bellini and hard ciders tonight. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, 1964 flyers. I don't do just endless readings. That's why I have to put a number on it, because I'd be here all night. But I have agreed to do tonight. I always try to put that in parentheses, 3 free readings. And then if people want super chats, I'll do a few of those too. Bedroit said, I want a reading, but it's about my 3rd live. Well, I don't know, Bedroit. Let's see how many I have before you. I am trying to give opportunities to new people. Hey, Mike, welcome from Madagascar. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Maddie, it's an intuitive reading. I read tarot cards and use my own intuition as well. Susanna the Baddie, what do I do for a living? This is partly, although I haven't made a dime from YouTube actually, but I mean I do this, it's because it helps people get to know me, and then I do private readings. I also do teach meditation classes. I've done that for over 25 years. I am a medium, and I also do house clearings, like house healings. Alex is a Scorpio. Fist bump. We love some Scorpios in here. Okay, Hope. All right, Hope. Got you. Okay, who else? I thought there was one more besides Mirror. William from Scotland is a Scorpio. Okay, you get a double fist bump. And Pisces, I love Pisces too, because one of my sons is a Pisces. That's awesome. Alex, are you saying me as in me? I want a reading, is because that gets y'all got to talk fast to me. I can't keep up when it says fast. Mira, you're a Leo, and my other son is a Leo, so I love both of those signs. I mean, let's just say, well, I can't say I'm not a favorite. I am, because those are my sons. But I love them both. They're just very different, though. They couldn't be more different. Oh, Patrick, that is too kind. Thank you so much. I guess I'm hanging in here for an old girl, for a Grammy. All right, so far I need one more, and I'm trying to figure out who that 3rd one was from, and then my free reading slots will be full for tonight. And I thought, did I miss it? Speak up now. If you're new here, you just subbed and you want a free reading. And if I overlooked you previously in the chat, or I might have greeted you, please speak up in the chat. I'm trying to get all my slots filled so I can get onto the readings. Hello, Eloy and William. Awesome. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, Alex, I was thinking, I knew there was one more, and I wasn't sure if it was you or not. Okay, we got Alex then. All right, so all the free reading slots are spoken for as of now. And I cannot even write. Let me try that again, Darlene. By the way, y'all, my name is Darlene. Apologies. I forget to say that when I get on here. Okay, Bedroits, Hope, and Alex are my 3 free readings for tonight. And y'all have to talk amongst yourselves here for a moment. I am older than dirt. Did you know, people want to know how old I am. I don't know why y'all are fascinated by that, but I'm older than dirt. How about that? 73. Okay, what deck for Bedroids? What deck for Bedroids? And by the way, Bedroids, type in your question for me now, please. I apologize if I'm hitting my mic. I don't mean to do that. I have ordered a wireless mic. Hopefully it'll get here Friday, I think. What deck for Bedroids? This one? Okie dokie. Okay, can't be a day over. Oh God, thank you so much. It's the 22 filters I have on the screen right now, which I don't really have any on there. But speaking of, it's kind of wonky, isn't it? That a little better. All right. Hey Nolan, welcome. Okay, let me get to the business down. Okay, Bedroids, where's your question, Bedroids? Type it in for me now, please. Hi, Mazar. Where are you that it's morning? Because it's 6:38 here where I am in Alabama. Where abouts in the world are you? Okay, thank you. Please give me insights on how to deal with... I don't need cards for that, Bedroids. I don't. Dubai. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. UAE, yes. Dubai, well, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Alex, you're from the UK. Maybe you told me that before. I don't remember. Hanok. Hanok, the free reading slots have been spoken for already. But guys, it's pinned up at the top is my contact information. If anybody wants a private reading, you can contact me there. My email is there. And I will take a few super chat requests tonight. Okay, Bedroids, your comment is getting, let me scroll back down to your comments. Are you serious? This is what you want to know. Okay, Bedroids is saying, please give me insight on how to deal with intolerable, fake, illogical people. I'm not perfect, but I live in objective reality. Well, I don't need tarot for that. So let me talk about that a minute. And I don't know if you're teasing or you're actually serious about this, but it's a thing called empathy. And I understand your question, believe me, I do understand. It's hard to be empathetic and patient with everybody because they're just some idiots in the world. I don't mean, but you know, the thing is, we've all been idiots at one point in our lives. We've all done stupid crap. We've all, you know, missed the mark at some time. And so if you think about now, when you did whatever stupid thing that you've done, we all have, if you were an observer standing on the other side watching you, what would you have said and done? Maybe you'd have laughed at yourself. Maybe you'd have called your other self an idiot. I don't know. That's one thing. Look, you take a time out, back up, look at yourself from somebody else's viewpoint. The other thing, and this happened to me, I've always been a pretty patient and tolerant person. However, what really drove it home for me was one day I was, and I'm not making this about poor me, but until you're in this situation, you're probably a little bit in oblivion until you've walked in other people's shoes. And we can never walk in other people's shoes, frankly. But my mother was ill and dying, and I had brought her to my home to care for her. I had 2 teenage sons who were being teenage boys, right? I had a husband who didn't want anything to do with, let me put it this way, he wanted all of my attention and didn't want anything to do with me giving anybody else my attention, but especially now I had so much of my time and energy I had to give to my mother. It was a full-time care situation. And trying to juggle life and just taking care of my family. And I remember one day I went to the drugstore to pick up some, pain medicine for my mother. And somebody in the line was so rude to me, and And I thought, if you only knew what I was going through right now, I bet you wouldn't think that of me. I bet you wouldn't say that to me. Or if you could right now be in my shoes going through what I'm dealing with right now, you wouldn't be talking, you wouldn't be acting like that. People are just, and then the third reason is people have different coping mechanisms or lack of them, or have no, well, we've already talked about empathy. They just are so busy surviving, and this happens to a lot of people. You know, we just have, as human beings, most of us have just so much tolerance for the crap that we, and just general nonsense that we can tolerate. And when we get to that level, we start acting out. In other words, we can't keep that level of frustration and anger and ridiculousness inside us, so we start spilling it out onto everybody around us. Now, does that make that person a bad person? I don't think so. I think it makes them really desperate, frankly. And so the best way is to think about all the reasons that person might be acting the way that they're acting. Does it make it right? Okay. But it might give you a little bit more tolerance to deal with people. Just a thought. Now let me see what else has been said here, or if you might have comments with advice. Okay. And another thing, Victoria, seriously, meditation has been the best tool for me. I've been meditating for over 35 years now, and it has made a huge difference in my tolerance. And from a little bit more of a physiological point of view, why that is, it seems to be, I'm not scientific because I'm not that person, but I know other people have talked about this. It seems to build in some kind of an invisible buffer between when something happens to you and the time you react to it. So you're more able to act versus react when people do dumb stuff. And so I highly, highly recommend meditation. It really, and so many other advantages, which you can Google and find out about all that, but those are some of my actual practical ways to deal with it. I used to tell my students, play the what if game. For example, if you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off and makes you catch that traffic light, which makes you late for your appointment, and your boss is angry, or your job, whatever, the consequences of that are not good for you. What if you play that what if game, what if that person who made you catch that traffic light was actually, in fact, saving you, unbeknownst to you, or that person saved you from being in a traffic accident 6 blocks down the road? I mean, that could it. So play that what if game. What if that person, but here's the big thing. I could talk about this for a minute. I guess you know. You've already been able to tell that. The biggest thing with people who irritate us is it's not about that person. It's never about the other person. It's only about you. It's what is being triggered inside of you. This is true for anything, whether it's romance or your boss or somebody in traffic or somebody at the store or your kids. If your buttons are being pushed, if you're being upset about something, it's asking you essentially why. And that's the thing, that's how I would approach it. Why is this upsetting to me? What is it within myself that I need to work on? Because that's what it pushes some button in you. It's like Spirit is using that person to show you something in yourself that you need to work on. Because if it wasn't triggering you, it wouldn't be something you need to work on. In other words, if you don't have an issue with it, it's not going to trigger you. So that's the number one thing I would say, is to start asking yourself, when these idiots out there, and they are, ask yourself, why is that bothering me? Why is that triggering me? Why can't I just let that person go about their day and just know, okay, well, whatever. Most of the time when people do stupid things, it's not personal, but we take it personally. Let's say that again. 99 of 100 times, it's not personal. But we take it personal. So why is that? Ask yourself, why am I taking that personally? That's really the secret, because once you start to be able to do that and you ask yourself that and you say, well, that's triggering some issue like, I don't know, for example, for me it's more about what I'm thinking about in terms of giving you an example is relationships, but I'm not, oftentimes it's issues at the root. I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy enough, or I don't deserve so-and-so, or I'm not seen, or I'm not heard. Those are big ones too. And so that person doesn't know that. They're just going about their day. So you have to say, why is that a trigger for me? Why do I feel neglected? Or if somebody cuts me off in traffic, why do I feel like that was personal? It wasn't. But the fact that you do, that's a question you need to ask yourself. Why? And it's 99 out of 100 times, it's a reflection of some deeper. Oh, okay, Patrick, awesome, thank you. Yes, that would be wonderful, thank you. And I guess you saw my email is up there in the comments. Or you can, I didn't have room to type it, but you can also find me on my website at darlene.info, DARLENE.info. You can just book through the website if you want to, Patrick. Thank you so much. So it's really anything in life, again, I'm just kind of bringing this subject home, is about, it's a reflection. Everybody and everything is reflecting what you're creating. So what are you creating? Are you creating somebody showing up to show you what you need to work on? Just saying, just saying. Well, I could talk about that a minute longer, as you know. You're just getting wound up here, but let me go see what else. I know I'm missing this whole fun chat over here for sure. You're as cynical lately. Yeah, life, I know, life can do that to us, can't it? But it is, it's a choice, Detroit. So I have to tell you that, you know, you hear me say that, if you're here long enough, happiness is a choice. Because, sorry, my son's sending me a message here. The thing is, if you are looking for things outside of you to make you happy, you'll never find it. Oh, you might for an afternoon or a couple of days, but that's not life. That's not reality. You have to be the one to make yourself happy. And so it's choosing. It's choosing, I'm not going to let that person upset me. I'm going to choose to let that be, I'm going to be the duck and let that roll off my back. I'm making the choice to be happy. Truly, happiness is a choice. I don't care how people treat you, how you feel about that is a choice. That's the only thing in the world we actually have a choice about. It's not what happens to us, but it's how we react to what happens to us. Literally the only thing in the world we can control, right? So I'm hoping that was helpful for you. Well, that's beautiful, Bedroids. Are you praying for yourself too? Sincerely, I mean that. That was not a criticism, really. Sometimes I do, well, y'all have heard me talk about praying. I pray, thank you, God, for this, and thank you, God, for that. But once in a while, I say, God, I'd really appreciate if you could give me strength to do so and so and so and so. And also ask your angels, because angels are here to protect us and all that and guide us, but they can't intervene unless we ask for their help. So I specifically would recommend asking your guardian angels, please help me with this. Please help me with this. That's also, I mean, I'm just giving you all these tools. I don't know. Are you taking notes? Are you taking notes? Hello, Muhammad. Welcome. Let me go over here and greet a few people now. Naturally, thank you so much. That's very kind. I am unique. I will say that. I do know. Hope, maybe I will try for you. Usually I have a different preparation and ritual I do for that before I do a mediumship reading, but I can try. So we'll see how that goes. Naturally, I love that. Scorpios are a nuclear reactor of all-encompassing love. You've never been loved unless you've been loved by a Scorpio. That's the God's truth. You just have no idea. Rotten Apple, I'm actually here going to do some readings for people, and that's what was going on here. Well, but George, I think you wrote that question maybe before I kind of gave that explanation about mirroring, about people who do hurtful things, but they're there to show you what you need to heal. That's what I mean by that. The rotten apple, meditation, and all the things that I've been go back and rewind what I was just saying to Detroit's. All the things I've been saying, most of the things that upset us are about expectations. Think about it. Think about it. We expect that person to love us. We expect people to treat us nice. We expect that money to come. We expect. So that's part of it, is that instead of expecting, try to be a conscious creator of your own reality. Well, but George, you can label your emotion whatever is appropriate. I know you're disappointed. Well, I know, but what can you do about that? And who is being affected by your continuing to be disappointed by other people? You are. You're the only one, and that's a choice. There's a wonderful quote. Let me see, where is it? If you're not changing, you're choosing. Now, let's say that again. If you're not changing, you are choosing. In other words, you're choosing to perpetuate what you're currently experiencing. Gabriel, all the free reading slots are spoken for, but I will take a super chat request if you'd like to do that. Well, I'm a farmer. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. You actually have a mirror in your pocket. I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Somebody, one second, I got too many devices going. K.A., hey, how are you? Okay, I haven't gotten down that far, Kate. I'm way back up here with the comments and questions, because I was trying to have a dialogue with Detroit's, and so I'm trying to keep up with that conversation. Well, I know, Detroit's, and that's easy to do. A lot of humans do that. I would have to venture to say most humans do that. But again, that's a choice. It's a choice. Now, I'm not telling you to be jaded or to be rude or thick-skinned with people. I don't mean that at all. 1 second, let me write this down. But it is a choice to continue to feel that way. And Happy New Year to you, K.A. Well, part of that, Detroit, I would have to say, and I understand that, that's offensive, and I try my best not to curse here, because I don't normally, I mean, if I stub my toe or an extreme situation, but it's offensive to some people, and so I try not to do that. I'm not making this about me, but what I'm saying is I understand how you would feel about that, but it's not your job. I understand your disappointment, but it's not our job. I mean, it's not our job to fix people. That's somebody else's job, right? Our job is to accept people how they are. Or that doesn't mean we have to hang out with them or have tea with them. accept them, and that they're works in progress. Aren't we all? Aren't we all works in progress? And we didn't start out being saints. We had to go through our process. And you give yourself grace for that, then I think God would like you to give other people grace for that. And guys, if you're enjoying this dialogue at all, please hit the like button. Say thank you for me and being here with you guys tonight. I would be grateful. You're very welcome, Detroit. I appreciate the question. And I see it's a very sincere question. I hope you got something out of what I have shared with you tonight. Kanaga, you are certainly welcome to your opinions. I don't agree with you, but you know, you have a right to your opinion. Maddie is saying, I choose to be alone rather than be triggered by stupid people. And that is a choice, but you're controlling your environment, controls your reaction to things. I get that. Okay, so Bedoritz is saying, okay, back to the basics, do things with the knowledge that people are not ideal, and I have the choice to be indifferent. Amen. Amen. It is a choice. Absolutely. Thank you for the much needed ABCs. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. I accept that gratefully and graciously for your prayers. Thank you so much. One second, guys. Okay, now I lost my track. Here we go. All right, K.A., I see your question, but after I get through with it, get caught up on the comments, I may ask you to repost that because it gets lost in the feed. Bonnie, I won't be eating a cheeseburger. I don't eat beef. Kim, all the free reading slots have been spoken for. I do have some slots open for Super Chats if you'd like to request one. You're welcome, Bedroids. Really, I hope that helps. We need more patient people in the world. We really do. Oh, Hope, thank you. It's a lifetime of my own healing and working with people. And as I said, I taught meditation classes for 25 years. I'm teaching again, actually, and had a private practice of alternative counseling with people. So it's a hard-earned patience, but it really has taught me a lot. And I'm glad that now I have this platform. I can share it with other people. Maybe it'll save y'all some anguish. Yeah, I know, and that's not my quote. I wish I could remember actually who. I'd love to give credit to the person who said that quote, but I don't know who it was. But it's powerful to me. If you're not changing, you are choosing. That's just so powerful to me. Oh, okay, you don't physically have a mirror. Gotcha. Theory 100, you're very good. I don't know. I don't know if I would be or not. You might be surprised. Let me see your comment. Why would I choose to feel satisfied versus disappointed when I'm only discerning based on my beliefs? Well, I think, why would you choose to feel satisfied? Because you're causing your own anguish if you don't. That's a simple answer. Hope, I don't know if it's hope or hop, but I try to be a one-stop, reader here. Hey, Playboy Bunny. Hey, we missed you Sunday night. Taylor and Mickey were asking about you Sunday night. I just wanted to pass that on to you. Welcome and Happy New Year's Eve. Well, I have a hard time saying that. Detroit's, it's a choice, again, to accept them or not. That's your choice. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but you're the only one suffering because they don't know what you're feeling. They don't care what you're feeling. We've already established that. You're the one who's being made miserable because of that choice. God doesn't want you to suffer that way. Okay. Hey, and Playboy Bunny, you'll appreciate this, and K.A., you'll appreciate this. I love that. She said, I'm sorry, he, she, I don't honestly know K.A., which you are. I think you're a she. We got to 80 likes Sunday night, and I brought out yet another sword, and of course that was all, Mickey and Taylor were gung-ho for that. But I only have one more left. And I don't know that, I need to do more research about this one before, because I want to be able to talk about it intelligently, because I don't know the history, and I wish I did more. So I might need to save that for another occasion, but I don't know. Thank you for the like, though, K.A. Mickey B, what are you up to tonight? You going out and partying? Can't say because I maybe a little or a lot dance in the UK. I know, right? Well, you're ahead of us there, so you probably would be. You're so sweet. Happy New Year's Eve to you, Mickey. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for that sweet comment you made also, after the fact on the chat the other night. George, thank you. I'm so glad it's helping or has helped. Thank you. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Thank you, Theory 100. That's lovely of you to say. I don't know how well I will articulate after another hour of this, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I try to hang in here with you guys. Oh my God, Playboy Bunny did here, really? So maybe that reading was right on, huh? Oh my gosh, get your girl parts ready. And by that I'm not being lewd. I'm just saying all, the hair, the nails, all the girl parts. Get it all ready, girl. He might just be coming this time. I don't know. He's disappointed us so far, but the cards were really positive. I do remember that. I hope he comes in. I hope he's, that absence makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe he's learned. Kanaga excuse me if I'm not saying your name right, is saying, I've been meditating for years, but recently whenever I want to meditate, I fall asleep immediately. I fall asleep in 5 to 10 seconds. That's why I can't meditate. What's the reason? That's a great question. Well, I'd have to ask some things. First of all, are you sitting up when you're doing it? Because there is such thing as a sleeping meditation, but I don't do that because I'm likely going to go to sleep. So are you sure that is it actually falling asleep? And I'm asking particularly because you said you've been meditating for a long time. So let me address that real quickly. When you reach a certain level of cultivation in your meditation practice, you can go to a state where because I do this, you lose complete awareness of anything around you. Very like sleeping. It's the only difference for me is I'm still sitting upright. I'm not snoring, and I know it's different. When I come out of it, it feels different. So I'm wondering if that could be what you're experiencing, again, because you said you've been meditating for many years. Because you reach a state where, again, it's just like all the sound, all the noise, anything, I lose awareness of my body. It's completely just nothingness. So that could be the reason. Well, Playboy Bunny, we talked about that, about how the magnets and the rubber band and that whole thing. that when you run, you know, it's like a rubber band. If you go, guess what he does? This. If you come back, then he goes, you know, it's that whole situation. K.A., don't put your comment in again. I will ask you when I get there. Oh, and thank you. Thank you. It's actually a new sweater I got. It's about to get really cold here in Alabama, and I got that wind was whipping today. Theory 100, I don't know, what are you wowing at? Are you wowing at what we're talking about here? Oh, you noticed? You actually noticed? Wow, thank you. Yes, I just had them done, had them cut off. I don't like them too long, and had them done a couple of days ago. Mickey B, I wish I had one of those, a hat and a horn to wish you a Happy New Year. Hey, Mickey, I'm toasting you, and I'm going to have a real toast for you later, okay? I'm toasting you. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, I wish you copious amounts of joy and blessings as well. Thank you, Mickey. And Gabriel, okay, I've got your super chat here. I'm just catching up, guys. I didn't need to do that. Okay, Gabriel, I've got your request, and I may ask you to type your question again if it gets lost in the feed, but let me keep reading here. I just want to be sure I kind of have covered most people here. You were, well, it's kind of sort of down. I just can't stand it tickling my face. Joshua, you have a wonderful night, and God bless you too. Thank you. The droids, all the hearts. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, I thought you were, but Alex, I'm getting to you. If you can't be patient, honey, that's the best I can do. I'm not going to just ignore people. I want to greet everybody as best I can here. I will get to you. Yeah, we did get the sword play. Did you hear, Mickey, were you here when I said I have one more? But I need to do some more research on it. Hello, Jado from Texas. Also, I normally get French manicures. That's my go-to. But I've been living on the edge and getting some color. Oh, Mickey, you're so sweet. Listen to you. Yeah, I can tell you've been into something already. Yeah. You better go put it down, Mickey. The room is spinning, yeah. Thank you, Blazing Spirit. That's so sweet. Thank you. I know mine was way overdue from the holidays, my manicure, but I just couldn't get there. Well, J. Robert, I don't know if that's a diss or not, but hopefully not. I do, Kanaga, I do think it's a progress of your meditation, and you should absolutely not worry about it. Now, if you fall over, that's a sign you're going to sleep. But I don't get the sense that that's what's going on for you. Okay, J. Robert, snooze away. Blazing Spirit, Therians, I'm not sure what that definition of that is, so I don't know. I'm a legend at what? That could be good or bad, I don't know. Yeah, that may be. It may be 2025, before I get to everybody. Oh my God, Roger, you're so sweet, thank you. Wow, y'all are making me blush tonight, honestly. J. Robert, I used to have one cat, and he died a few years back. And my son is highly allergic, and he said, "Mom, please don't get any more cats. I can't come to see you." So no more cats for me. Okay, I think I'm done saying hey to everybody so far. So Alex, now type your question in for me, please, again. J. Robert, I'm not sure if you're talking to me or somebody in the chat. So you might want to clarify that question. Hi, Digger. Welcome. Happy New Year's Eve. Well, I'm sending you love back, sweetie. Okay, Alex, type your question in for me now, hon. Please and thank you. You don't want to know anything specific? No, I mean, that's fine, but okay. What deck for Alex? I mean, people usually want career or love or something like that. What deck for Alex, please? Okay. The Lightseer. All right. Okay. Gabriel, my slots for free readings have already been filled for tonight, but thank you for being here. And I only have slots for maybe one more super chat. Money, you're saying? Okay, you want money. Okay, thank you, Alex. All right, we're asking about what the future looks for Alex. Money, prosperity. Now, you're going to make me start talking about law of attraction? Got to get busy with that. Whatever y'all are asking for, my answer is always going to come back to that. Y'all get busy getting happy, and the law of attraction will be your friend. Please show me for Alex what money looks like for the near future. Well, this is awesome. Okay. Well, Alex, that's quick. Okay, that's good. That's just good, Alex. You're going to find balance soon when it comes to money. This is the card of equal give and take, but it means for me as a reader, balance. Balance, and the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck, excuse me. The happiest card in the deck. Absolutely. Wow. Now the Seven of Swords in the reverse, you hear me talk about. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Do I need to block you guys here? Because I will in a heartbeat. I'm not going to put up with any crap tonight. I'm just saying. Okay, I don't know what that means, and it's... Okay, well, I just blocked him. I don't know what that was. Sorry. I can't. I can't and I won't. Now, back to you, Alex. The Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like, because of the card that's at the bottom of the deck, because this card can, in the upright, it can be deception and all those things, but it can also be strategy. This is someone sneaking into the enemy's camp and stealing their swords during the night, right? So strategy, and at the bottom of the deck is the World card. This is the end of a journey. I believe what this is saying is your struggle is coming to an end. What you ask about money, right? I think it's saying you're not going to have to strategize. To me, this is feeling, not just strategize, feeling like you know, juggling money and bills and all that can be a strategy, and that's what I'm trying to say here. That's the energy this feels like for me. You've been having to juggle, you know, bills or whatever, and it's feeling like that's coming to an end. Things are about to be illuminated for you, and there's not, and I feel like it's saying, one second, let me see what is, hang on a second. I've just drawn to something on a card I've never seen. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. Wait, let me show you. in this deck, in the full, that looks like a crystal. I'm not sure what that is she's holding in her hand. But it feels and looks like that, and my intuition is saying it's like, because this is somebody who's, I'm not feeling reckless. I don't want, in the reverse, it can mean reckless. But to me, it's saying, I know now I have a magic crystal. So I don't know. Honestly, Alex, this is feeling like there's an idea or something you're thinking about, have been thinking about, or maybe a project you've been thinking about launching that's upcoming. And so it feels like you're going to be spoiled for choice when it comes to opportunities. That's what this feels like to me. Yeah, and it's going to be something that you love. And and it's going to be, this is part of nurturing, yes, creativity, but it's also expansion. This looks really great. Alex, this is great for you. Are you kidding me? Let me see, what'd you say? You said, I feel, what's that? Feel, I'm not sure I understand your comment there. Yeah, this looks really good, Alex. Things are getting ready to turn around, I think, if they have been bad. And I can tell you, because a lot of people are experiencing big shifts right now because of the Aquarius changing signs and going into Pluto changing signs and going into Aquarius. It's a next 20+ year cycle, I think. And so it's wherever, I don't know where that is in your chart or how it's affecting you, but something's getting ready to change for you. This is all I really need to see right here. This is very positive. This is very, very good. The Sun card, like I said, is the happiest card. I mean, look at her. That says it all. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Interesting. I never noticed those. She's got beads around her that look like my mala beads. I never even noticed that. Cool. Alex, this is looking good. I wouldn't worry. I think that's, it's coming, whatever it is. Now, I don't know what else you want me to know for Alex. Yeah, whatever's been, yeah. So whatever, be careful of your mindset and things that have been holding you back. You know, your mindset is a thing that holds you back for everybody, not just this one situation. It's a general rule, because it's saying be tempted not to get stuck. Be tempted not to be stuck. Be patient with yourself, I'm hearing. Be patient with yourself and clear in your communication going forward. Now, I take that to mean, in this instance, because we were talking about manifestation, be clear in what you're telling the universe you want. Be clear in what you're creating. Be clear about what you want so that your energy goes there, right? Slavko, thank you very much. Cookie, my slots for free readings are already spoken for tonight, and I want to thank you for being here, though. I probably will be back tomorrow, though, guys. I'm going to do my best to come back tomorrow if I can. If I don't lose my voice tonight, it's already feeling weird. Alex, that's what I have for you. Now, Hope has been very, very patient, and sorry, Hope, I skipped you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I got it out of order, and I hope that you're still here. I ask your forgiveness for that. So if you will type your question in for me, please. Oh, good. That was a good feeling. Good. Rip Ride, well, greetings from back to Russia. Welcome, my goodness, and Happy New Year for you. Well, apparently you are patient, and I apologize. I just get going, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I have you number 2 right here. So sorry. So if you will type your question in for me. I love that. All good things are worth what. Thank you. That's awesome. I love that attitude. Oh my God, Chill, welcome. Probably is 2025 in Russia already. Chill, Happy New Year, Chill. Glad you joined us tonight. Okay, you're asking about who your brother who passed away. Okay, Hope, I'm going to ask you just to type his first name in for me, please. You don't have to put his full name, just his first name. That helps me to connect with the energy. Happy New Year, Samantha, or New Year's Eve. Thank you, Jill. I don't know what the world line is, 60, but I can tell you anybody who does one good deed affects the world. It's just the way it is. That's energy. The world is energy. Oh, thank you, Slavko. They are brown. They are brown. Well, they are kind of they are brown, but they do have specks in them that are like hazily brown. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Okay, so Hope, can you tell me what his first name is, please? Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I see it now. The chat just moved so fast. Raymond, okay. Oh, do they really? Must be the light. I don't know. You too, Rip Ride. All right, let me see Raymond for you. Hope, he's actually doing fine, except that he's worried about you. Now, let me frame this for you properly. When they go to the other side, we lose the same perspective as you have here in the 3D. It's not like, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, about knocked my mic off. It's not like, you know how we worry about things day to day and we have, you know, hopes and dreams and all the things that we do as human beings. When we cross over, I'm looking for a word. Why can I not come up with that word? We immerse, I think is the word I'm looking for, ourselves back into non-physical and the bigger part of us. In other words, this physical part is just a little piece of us, of the whole us. And so when you cross over, you are joined back back into, I can't look at that word, back into the non-physical, in your bigger self. So you have a broader perspective. You don't have the small 3D mentality that we have when we're here in Earth, like we have. So, wait 1 second, I gotta block this person. Okay, thank you. Rosemary, I have all my free spots for readings are spoken for tonight. And I have, I think, one more super chat reading. If you would like to do that, that's an option for you. Same thing for you, Zadora. Yeah, thank you, K.A. Appreciate you saying that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So when they get over there, it's like they see the big picture. They can also see our potential future based on where we are and the decisions we're making and that kind of thing. So when I say he's worried about you, he is okay. But he sees what's going on with you. He sees what you're going through. He sees that you're hurting. He sees you crying for him. He does. And he's just worried about you. Concern is a better, more accurate. Yes, concern. I'll leave it at that, concern. Excuse me. Hey, Jamie, welcome. Maddie, all my free spots are spoken for tonight. I know, Samantha, I really do need a moderator to block them. I know. Thank you for helping out tonight. I do appreciate that, K.A., really. I was hoping they'd all be out partying tonight, but I guess some of them are partying at home on YouTube. It was horrible the other night. But anyway, I'm sorry. Let me get back to Raymond for you. This is not, I'm not trying to pretend to be a psychic for you right here, right now. I am, but I am one, but I'm not. I'm saying this is a very common thing, but they're showing me things that I would recognize, essentially. He's showing me you sitting on a bed with some piece of clothing. It looks like a sweater or something, or sweatshirt or something of his, and you're holding it tight and you're crying. Now, I don't know, can you verify that for me, please? Hey, Jill, I'm glad you're partying with us. Have you got a glass board or something? I've probably been to many planets, but right now, planet Earth is home. His Nick's jacket. Okay, his Nick's jacket. Did you go into his room and sit? He's showing me something you picked up in his room. Just a minute. Let's see if I can bring this for you. Oh, thank you, K.A. I appreciate that. Okay, he's showing me you're going into his room, sitting on the foot of his bed, and there's something at the foot of his bed. I don't know. Is there a dresser, and there's something in is it the bottom drawer or so? There's something in there that, I don't know if you found it, you went looking for it, you weren't looking for it, but you found something in there. Can you verify that for me, Alex? I mean, it's like I'm seeing a dresser and then like a trash can or something to the right of that. That's sweet, Kay. That would be lovely for you to do that. Thank you, each one to each one. Thank you very much for your comment. So, Alex, Alex, I'm sorry. Forgive me. It's been a long day. Hope, I'm sorry. I need that. Your sister, did she find something? Because he's just showing me somebody sitting on the end of the bed. Was there something in that dresser that was meaningful somehow? Or could be I don't know if the room is still intact, but could be he's telling y'all to go there and look for something. Do you know? Hello, Aya, welcome. KC154, this, I assume you don't mean this. These are my meditation beads. Okay, well, you might just ask if you have the opportunity. I don't know if the room, like I said, is still intact or if it's, I don't know what that's about. Did he have like one of those little basketball things that you would toss a small one, not obviously a real one, like we would throw the ball or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What you asked way back when, he is okay. Yes, he did cross over. Now, I don't know how long he's been gone. Sometimes it takes some a while to be able to come through, and so I don't know that. I feel like he's communicated with you, though, Hope. I do. And you might not have recognized it because, like, y'all heard me talk about Abraham Hicks. I love what she says about when people cross over, sometimes you can't hear them because you're looking for them in the wrong place. So, well, some people do use them that way, Casey. That some people do. I don't chant with mine, but they are. My meditation beats been with me for over 35 years, so they're pretty special. So, Hope, I'm hoping this is helping. It's just a matter of him he's recognizing, he sees you, what you're doing. He knows you're having a hard time. Now, I'm trying to see if there's anything else he can tell me. Is there anything else Romid would like to bring in for Hope? Hope, he's talking about a car. I don't know if this is his car, your car. You're getting a car. You're thinking about getting a car. I think it was his car. Did he take you for a ride? Did he have a car? I mean, I don't know how old he was. He could have been 6. But I don't think so because you said his jacket. Did he take you for a ride when he got a car? Like the first thing that you were the first person he took for a ride in his car or something like that? Karosh, greetings back to you in Russia. Yes, you were. Okay, because he's showing me that, like he's in the driveway, and yeah, I can see the car. And he taught you to drive his car? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't a new car though. I mean, I guess that's a question. I don't feel like it was a new car, yeah. Thank you, Kat. Hey, you're so sweet. Yes, he truly is okay. I can feel, even if I can't bring through a lot of messages, I can usually tell if they're okay or they're in limbo or they're not fully there yet, because you hear me talk about sometimes when people cross over, it takes them a while because everybody goes through a transition period, and that's not the same amount of time depending on what you need to review when you get over there. But I feel like he's fully crossed over and he is fine. Okay, well, I want you to tell him that as if he's sitting next to you. He already knows it, to be honest with you. He does. But I think it'll be good therapy for you to say that out loud. Thank you, Dragula. That's sweet. And it's okay to be angry. I mean, it is. Well, I hope it has hope. I really do. It's hard to lose a loved one, I know. And it's, frankly, it's kind of normal, particularly when they leave quickly, like I think your brother did. And understand, and he understands why you would be angry around that situation. But there's no forgiveness needed. I mean, it's just understandable. It just is. So don't punish yourself for that. I'd hope it did help. And thank you again for being patient with me. I really appreciate you. Chill, that's absolutely true. What he said. What Chill, or he, she, I think you're a he, Chill. I can't remember now. Yes, that's absolutely, they do watch over us. They absolutely do watch over us. Yes. Oh, thank you, Dragulu. Thank you for saying that, because I never know with people. Sorry, but thank you. I'm very grateful for your compliment. Thank you. Oh, Chill, thank you. Well, I try. I do. I'm aiming to please when I can. You know, I can't always go there in quotation, but I try. Oh gosh, Hope, thank you. Well, I appreciate you. Well, I hope you'll come back. We'll do more of this. We'll do more. That's why I'm here on YouTube, kind of doing what I do. Thank you, K.A. Now it's your turn. So you want to type your question in for me, K.A., please? Oh, wow. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Hope. I appreciate that. That'd be awesome. I have really been I didn't purposely make the transition from regular uploaded videos to doing lives, but my schedule got crazy and I just couldn't, because you know, guys, when you do those, or maybe you don't know, for us, okay, thank you, K.A. I'll read that in a second. When you have a YouTube channel, you have to record the video. Now, I don't even edit mine. I'm 100% there, beginning to end. I don't ever do that. But if you were editing, that would take more time. Then you have to, like for me, I record on my phone, download it into the cloud, upload it to my computer, upload it to YouTube. You know, that's just, and then YouTube has to put it through their check, you know, before they'll post it. And so all that is very time consuming. And I just got to the point where I didn't have time for that. So I started doing more live readings. And I'm actually really loving, I like that I can interact with you guys. That's like my favorite thing. And also, like if I'm doing a reading, I can ask you questions to be sure that I'm picking up this, that I'm on track here with your energy and, or your person in this case for you, Hope. So I'm really liking it. And I might just only do live readings. I don't know what the future will hold. And it's also just for personal interest, personal information. There are more and more scammers on YouTube copying, like tarot readers in particular. What they'll do is they'll separate the video from the audio, and then they'll take a picture of, you know, a bunch of tarot cards laid out on the table and maybe a candle over here or something, and then post the audio steal the audio from some other reader's reading. And then, I didn't get that. Could you try again? No, thank you, Siri. And then overlay it onto, you know, this, in other words, it's a fake reading that they stole from some other tarot readers. So if you guys, and this is just a piece of information, if you guys don't see people shuffling or some action that changes besides just a picture of cards, that's probably a fake reader. And there are more and more of them out here, and they have hundreds, some of them, I've seen one that's got almost 100,000 followers. It's crazy. And they'll erase comments as soon as they come in because some people catch it. So if you see one of those, report them. And sometimes they alter the voice a little bit. It's really sad, but it's very hard to get one of those channels shut down. And so it's one less worry for me if I do this live. So anyway. Now let me come up here and catch up on your comments. I'm trying, Kate. Amen, Chill. I couldn't agree more. I love that. I'm going to read that for everybody. The light is inside of us. We just have to set our ego aside and let it shine. Easy to say and harder to do. Amen. Amen. Well, I know, K.A., things do happen to all of us. However, I love that. I was about to say that, Chill. You have a choice. I was just talking about that earlier. What was the quote? Y'all remember the quote? What was the quote? This is a test. Y'all remember the quote? If you're not changing, you're choosing. If you're not changing, hello, Salim, you're choosing. So by that, I mean, if you're continuing to think, I'm a victim and I can't change this and I can't change my mood, you're not going to change anything. You have to be the change. Anyway. Well, next time you know, all right? Have you got it? Did you take notes for that, Jill? If you're not changing, you're choosing. And I wish I could give credit to who that came from, but I don't know. Okay, KA, I'm going to do your reading now. What deck for KA? Well, let me read your comment first. It might not require a deck. Okay. So you want to know about Catalina and Glory. I got you. Okay, what will happen? All right, give me please the deck for this is KA, aka Catalina. What deck, please? A new one, okay. Okay. Please show me the potential. Y'all know tarot readers, I have to preach this every time. We are pulling potentials. Don't ever think that anything is written in stone. This could change in 5 minutes from now because people have free will. Okay, I'm asking for, excuse me, Catalina and Glory. What the potential future between these two people? The potential romantic future between Catalina and Glory, please. And Gabriel, I haven't forgotten about you. I hope you're still here. Wow. All right. What else? I need to get more cards before I can speak on that. Well, I think, hang on. I'm getting a mixed message here. That's why I'm hesitating because, and you know I don't just read the cards, I read energy too. So, because if I'm just reading the cards, you know, the Knight of Swords can be communication, but I don't see the expression on his face. He looks like mean, and this can also often mean disappointing news. About what? About, this can be the card of options. This can be the card of I'm confused. This can be the card of spoiled for choice. And this is what I'm confused about. Spoiled for choice, and then the Empress card. Now this could go a couple of different ways. I'm attracted to the heart here at the bottom. But I'm also noticing the butterfly at the top. What I'm afraid of here, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you, Catalina. KA is just easier for me to say because I'm doing your reading here and focusing on what's coming through. I'm afraid this might, and again, I'm going to clarify, but this could go a couple of ways. It could be saying this person comes in and tells you they really love you, I've changed, let's, you know, this is the card of nurturing, expansion, creativity, all that, meaning let's expand our relationship. I see your worth. I see your worth. I'm not happy about it being next to this card though, because what if, the other alternative is, what if somebody now said, I really the disappointing news is I have all these other options and one could even be pregnant, but I hope that's not the case. So let me pull some more cards here. Just saying that this, because there is a truth that's coming. This is in the upright. About something or someone in the past where there was disappointment and there was a loss of passion or a missed opportunity, but this is like a loss of passion. Yeah, and because the King of Wands is in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. So this could be somebody from their past, from your past, or could be meaning them. So I'm going to get some more cards, but let me see if you're, I don't know if you're answering, and I'm not reading your comment. Ooh, he's South Korean. He, she. Again, I don't. Glory could be. Sounds more like a feminine name, but I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter. Just don't want to say the wrong one. Way too random. Hey, welcome from Greece. Yeah, I know. He's way back in the chat has gotten crazy these last week or so, Chill. It's insane, actually. I think my last video had just under 6,000 views, which was crazy. Now, that didn't mean everybody I'm not saying everybody commented, but even if a tenth of those commented, it goes pretty quickly. Yeah, Salam, if you continue to post your comment like that, I will block you or put you in timeout. It's not fair to the other people. It's what I call spamming the chat, and I don't approve of that. And it won't get you a reading, by the way. All the free readings are spoken for tonight. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to clarify for you, K.A. Neil, all the free readings for tonight are spoken for, and I want to say thank you for being here, though. Your name is Young Quan. Oh, that's beautiful. J.N., there probably is. It's probably my brother. He's one of my guides, and he helps me. Okay, he's a man. Okay. And you're divorced. I texted for years, but want to know how this will happen. What will happen with this? Okay. Well, it was kind of, yeah, it's been interesting, Chill. The last, like 5 or 6 I've done, it's like exponentially, almost not doubling, but, you know, like 1,000 more views for each one. And I am so, so grateful. I'm so grateful. I can't tell you how grateful I am. So I feel good about having some momentum. Yes, Salam, because I'm talking to people. This is not just about throwing cards down and moving. You know, that's not what I do here. So if you don't like it, you can click off. It's real simple. Okay, Kat, you said, hey, Theory, welcome back. Did you go get a drink? No, Siri, I don't need you now. Go away, please. So you're saying I want to... When if it asked me to come back together, what's not going in his money is a different culture, long distance. Yeah, that's a tough one. I personally know about that one. All right. I totally believe that, Chill, and that's why I'm doing this. I totally believe it. And it's already happening for me, and I'm just so grateful. But mostly, I'm grateful I get to help people, you know. Thank you, K.A. That's very kind of you. Thank y'all. You're so sweet. Thank you. And I do try. Okay, going to, my southern slang, I'm going to pull a clarifier on this for you. And Gabriel, again, I'm not forgetting you. Thank you for being patient. Happy New Year, Liam, and welcome, Dylan. Thank you. Heading to work. Well, Happy New Year. If I don't talk to you until maybe tomorrow, I'll be back. Theory 100. I hope you'll join me then. Be safe. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate your patience again. Thank you. I'm glad you're still here. Okay. I want to know what this Empress is. Show me more about this. Well, no, show me first the Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups, please. Yes, he is next. He's been very patient. Seven of Cups. Show me the Seven of Cups, please, for Catalina. All right, that's good. So he's learning. All right, that's good. Because sometimes they just have to go grow up, don't we know? And I mean male or female. Salam, it is not personal. You're just not being patient because there were plenty of other people here in the chat long before you came. So it's not personal. And I'm going to put you in timeout because you're being rude to my other people. Your insistence is rude. Y'all go buy some manners. Just go buy some manners. Let me make sense of this. Okay. Chill, that's right. Thank you. I mean, really, it is a virtue. I have an odd answer for you, K.A. I feel like this is your person, the Emperor, okay? Now, the Emperor is a good person, but he does like things his way, okay? He's the Emperor. He likes things his way. And what I feel like this is, like I said, it's very, anyway, let me just get it out. The Ace of Swords can mean an epiphany. It can also mean a lack of truth, because it's in reverse. I feel like your person's saying, but I didn't understand. This is communication, swords of communication. I didn't understand. I didn't, now I'm kind of riffing on the energy here, so just bear with me. I think your person's saying, I didn't know how to bring you stability. Or maybe it could be saying, I didn't know how to communicate with you. I didn't know how to bring you stability. Or could be saying, well, it's the same thing, but I couldn't bring you. But I feel like, it's communication. And honestly, I feel like the relationship with you were a missed opportunity. And I did lose sleep over this. I did. It caused me anxiety. That's what I'm feeling. And it made me feel now it could be talking about you. Now don't take this, either you or your person. So your person could be saying what the qualities of this Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who is very much like Salim. Insistent, I want mine and I want it now. She's not patient. She's shallow, self-serving, self-centered. Demanding is another word. And so that is very possibly the energy of that caused this tower. Now, I don't know if that's you or your person. You can tell me if this is making sense and if that feels like part of what that dynamic was. Well, actually, you did already. Let's see. Yeah, chill. I know, right? Oh, Patrick, you're so sweet. Thank you. My goodness, y'all are just so kind tonight. Okay, you're saying, yes, it made you anxious and depressed because he's your ex-boyfriend and you are an anxious person. Well, that's probably, yeah, going back to what I was feeling. And that's not the traditional meaning of this card, but, you know, I don't just read cards. It feels to me very much like he just didn't know how, he didn't know how to fix that, because you can't fix that for another person. It's like jealousy is something you can't fix. If you are a jealous person, and I'm not saying you can't feel that, it's normal if you thought somebody was giving you a reason to be jealous. But really, jealousy is a reflection of insecurity. And it's a similar thing with anxiety. It's a reflection of something inside of you that is lacking, or not trusting the world, or not feeling you're good enough, or not feeling that you measure up in some way. Or it could be the opposite of that. If you have trauma in your past, it could also be saying that you're afraid. You know, people who have certain kinds of trauma feel smothered if somebody gets too close to them, and that can cause anxiety. So all different kind of ways that could have happened. But basically, I'm hearing that this person just couldn't deal with it, didn't know how. It wasn't they weren't trying, but he just didn't know how. You're saying exactly, yeah. Let me come back up here. Chill. Does he work? Wait, let me catch up here. Does he work or live in an area with no cell internet? And maybe that's why he can't answer. But that's there. Thank you, Chill. Always give the benefit of the doubt. I like that. K.A. said he noticed I got depressed because I was worried how to move there in the future, but he treated me very good, did a lot of efforts. Yes, I can tell that. It wasn't that he didn't care or that he didn't want to try. He just didn't feel like he had it within his ability to that's just not something you can fix for another person. Well, Mr. Osland, that is a question that it's based on your perspective, because I get a lot of people coming in here in my chat trying to force their religious views on my viewers, and I won't have it, number one. And number two, because I don't come to your channel and force my views on you. But a lot of people think it's not a religious practice. No, it's not. It is a practice of divination. And you can Google that. What is divination? Google that. It is a way to access information that you wouldn't know normally from your brain or from Googling something. Well, that's what I'm feeling, K.A. He can't give you what you want. I know it. But you wanted to move, and then you're saying, well, Chill, that's right. It absolutely depends a lot on the reader. It is about the reader. Tarot is simply a tool, just like tea leaves, or reading coffee grinds, or looking into a crystal ball, or staring into a flame. Those are just tools. It is about the reader. Slavko. I'll pull a card on that for you, K.A. And I have to agree with Chill on that one too. Well, K.A., here again, you're making a point I was talking about earlier, and I do in almost all of my lives. I know what it feels like to want a person, and I know what that feels like to have unrequited love. Okay, thank you for helping me. I know you said that. Now that I read it again, I know you did say that, so my apologies, but sometimes I have to dig a little bit here to get to that, and I will get to that. Anyway, what was I going to say? Lost my train of thought for a second. But it's important for you to fill your cup first. Because if you don't, it doesn't matter if it's this person or somebody else, there's going to be a reason. You have some unhealed wound inside of you that this situation is reflecting to you. Just like I was talking about earlier, everything that happens to us is a mirror of some wound that we need to heal. So I don't know if that wound for you is not being good enough. I would venture a guess that somebody in your life, in your early childhood, abandoned you. Could be a parent. That would be classic in this situation. That somebody either abandoned, and an abandonment could be they were a traveling salesman, they were never at home, they literally left your mother, they literally died. I mean, it could be any kind of those types of abandonment. And so you grew up with the subconscious belief that when I care about somebody, they leave me, or things can never work out. These parts can, maybe your own parents had that similar sort of dynamic, and now you're playing out that wound in this relationship. Well, Samantha, I guess that's a truism right there. Yeah, no contact is a decision. No contact, unless like the comment earlier was, okay, if he had my phone died, it fell in the river or whatever. I mean, but you're saying he called to apologize and said that he still loves me, but he sends me mixed signals that then goes silent. Well, you have to understand that he's doing that for his own conscience, not for you. Your parents are together and loving. Okay, great. Then that's not the case. So then, awesome. Then this is an issue that you can solve in you. It's not about him. I always have to talk about this. It's not about that person and what they're doing. It's about you and your point of attraction. I second that, Chill. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you, Kelly. Thank you. Well, I'm divorced too, more than once, and guess what? I'm as happy as can be because I decide to be happy. K.A., I'm going to preach that. Being happy is a decision. It's not dependent on what another person does. And the sooner you know that, the sooner you'll get rid of your anxiety, and the sooner you'll find peace in your life. And very likely, the sooner you will attract somebody who you can actually be together with. I didn't say that. I haven't pulled those cards. I am going to put these back. I get a little frustrated because people just want a yes and no answer. They don't want to know the solution. I'm just not that person for you. I'm not that reader for you. I'm here to help heal people, not just give answers that could change tomorrow, by the way. I told y'all, these are potentials. These are not answers written in stone anywhere. Hang on one second. I got to put these cards back because, oof. There you go, Chill. Hey, Tamara. It is a decision. Yes, it is. Well, that's right. It is a decision in you. But it's not just a decision. I think you mean that from the perspective, well, maybe, I don't know what you mean. I shouldn't assume anything. Hey, thanks, Alex. I wish the same for you too. I hope it's a wonderful 2025 for you as well. And thank you for being here again. Hey, Tamara, welcome. So now I want to ask, it is a choice. I want to ask specifically, will this person come back? Make it easy, Spirit. 3 shuffles and I will cut the deck. Make it clear, please. As of this moment in time, what is the potential for this person coming back for KA? One more. I have to say no. And of all the cards, this would tell me you don't want this person, but this is toxic. It will be toxic. Now, it also could say, let me see what's behind that. Yeah, this person, all right, this person has made a choice. All right, the devil card, and I'm talking about in reverse, not upright, is someone who's choosing to release himself from something that's toxic. So we ask about your person, but this is a message for both of you. This is saying you need to release yourself, to set yourself free from a situation that was toxic. You got split up for a reason. You made a choice. You made a choice. Move on. Do something exciting. Move on to some, I'm say greener pastures, but no, just, yeah. Go search. First of all, get clear about what this is the 4 of Wands, means happy home, happy family, home, harmony. Get clear about what that is for you. And I think your person is saying they've done that. So I have to say, at this moment in time, KA, the answer would be no. This person's not coming back. Doesn't mean they don't care about you. Doesn't mean that they don't want to make peace with you. But that's not the same, right? So at this moment, I have to say that the cards are saying no. Good. I'm glad you're finding new things. Yes. Now, thank you, K.A. And Gabriel, if you're still here, bless your heart. Bless your heart 10 times over. Please type your question in for me so I can get you a reading. You're very welcome, K.A. My pleasure. My pleasure. I just know you can. You're still looking back, darling, and I just want you to have a brighter future, and you can't have that if you're always looking back. That's the only thing I guess I would say. You're welcome, Gabriel, and yes, we are at Gabriel. Can you believe it, Chill? We made it. Ta-da! How long have I been here? An hour, and I don't know. Okay, an hour and 108 minutes. That doesn't. I can't do that math. Well, it's just sort of a general principle, Kay. It's not necessarily about you, but I think it is. You can't. You're giving away your future if you're constantly focused in the past. Okay, Gabriel, let me get to your question, and thank you again for being so very patient. Happiness is a choice. Preach it, sister. I don't know. Tamara, is that a feminine name? I think it is. Female. Happiness is a choice. Amen. and amen to that. Most of the time, I like my own company just fine. I have just, all right, this is a TMI for everybody. I just turned down an opportunity to be with a really much younger man who thought I was the bee's knees, because I just don't want to deal with it right now. I want to focus on my work, you guys, my family. It's just where I am right now. I like my own company. Amen, Jill. I know it. Gabriel, I'm trying to decide. I'm not stalling, but I'm thinking about how to ask and answer your question. But I don't need tarot for this. Basically, what you need to do is scroll back and listen to my answers to most everything else. It's not about, I mean, I know you, well, okay. Hang on a minute. I'm tuning into your energy. Just a second. Okay, I have two answers for you, Gabriel. First of all, there is an issue between you and this person, but the issue I feel like is you. There's something, and I bet if I cut the cards 3 times, I would find a devil card in there, or maybe a 3 of Pentacles, something holding you back. There's something in you, I mean, this feels to me like there is some habit or practice that you're doing in your life, bad behavior, I don't know what it is, that you need to not do, and you know that. Or you know that your person doesn't like that thing that you're doing. So that's a guess. But also, I feel that you know, this is just a question of law of attraction, to be honest. It's just more, you've got to, just what I've been talking about the whole time I've been here, about you have to be the source of your own happiness, and then you know, fill your own cup first, and then that person will reflect that love back to you, whoever it is. Wait a minute. Eli is the, I just wouldn't want to lose your comment there. So, to that point, and I'll let you do your own homework on law of attraction. And sorry, y'all, I talk with my hands. I forget they're right in your face when I do that. Do your own research, and I highly recommend, if you're not familiar with the law of attraction and manifestation, you go do that. That is the #1 way to get anything you want, whether it's a relationship, job, car, house, money, whatever. Peace in your life, for one thing. So that is 90% of the answer to your question. If each of you in your relationship, because you asked me about how can you be happy with this person the rest of your life, you don't look to that person to fill your expectations. You don't look to that person to fill your cup and to make you happy. Nobody makes us happy. Nobody makes us sad. No one makes us angry. We choose that emotion. Now, somebody might do something that's really stupid, and that's how we feel, but it's a choice to stay in that feeling. So you're focusing on making yourself happy and not expecting your partner to do that for you, excuse me, is, to me, the most healthy way to be in a relationship with anyone. It just is. I'm going to take care of my happiness, and you take care of your happiness. And when we come together, it's like the Sun card in tarot. Then, boy, can sparks fly. And can we, you know, because we're at the same frequency. We're attracting the same beautiful things into our world. You are being the mirror to me and my happiness. How can that not be the perfect combination, the perfect formula for a healthy, happy relationship? Of course it is. It's really, I mean, that's the magic soup, so to speak. Let me get over here, and I don't know if you're commenting and I'm not reading it. I've got to scroll down here and find you if you are. Okay, that explains. Yeah, it is fresh. It's hard when it's that fresh. Hey, Holly, welcome, sweetie. Okay, Gabriel, you're saying, I did ask it in a very specific way. How can I be with her and grow all together too? Because I want it to last. Well, that's right. And I think I'm going to pull some cards for you, because there's something else here that you're not saying. And I understand this is a public forum. You don't need to. But I wanted to cover those things before I did that. I know that's a graphic image, Jill, but it's true, isn't it? It takes time for that wound to heal. Yes, K.A., go to the gym, paint. You sound like me. Those are things I do. Go to the gym. I got to tell you about my workout before we get off here tonight. You won't believe my last workout. But, yeah, paint, see your family, listen to happy music, watch happy movies, watch happy, funny things. Don't go into that. And don't scroll for hours watching tarot readings on your person, because you're keeping that energy with you. Well, okay, I don't know that it was a mistake to take the call. I don't think it only is a mistake because you're allowing yourself to get your hopes up. That was maybe the mistake, if there was one. Happy New Year to you too, Holly. Now, here we are, Gabriel. Well, Gabriel, you don't have to. I'm not asking you to. That's okay. I just could feel it. I could feel an undercurrent of something there other than the usual, what I was referring to. Now I'm going to ask, what deck for Gabriel, please? What deck? This one, you're popular tonight, aren't you? Trying to think. I want to ask this to give you the most bang for your bucks here, Gabriel. How can Gabriel No, Gabriel, let me just ask you questions as I go along. I'm asking Tarot to show me a little bit of the story, and then I may ask you for feedback as I go. How about that? And I can't, that ring is bugging me. But be mindful that in a situation like this, oftentimes Tarot tells me the backstory before it gives me the answer to your question. So this might just take a minute. You set the rock rolling. It sounds like Gabriel, and wait to see if it rolls with you down this hill or get snagged in a cliff. Good. Move on and see if they follow you, or even better, walk next to you. Well, there you. I know it, right? Yeah, that's good advice, Jill. Slavko, I don't think. I appreciate it. I do, but you don't know me. I'm not singing that song. I'm saying you don't know me. I had the same conversation with this guy that I just had to say goodbye to today. It just like, you don't know me. You think you know me, you don't. Let me tell you, Scorpios are not easy people. First of all, to know, and second of all, to win their trust. So I'm not meaning to be ugly. It just brought up that memory from earlier today. Sorry. Moulay, you're here in the house. Happy New Year. I guess it's already New Year there for you. It's New Year's Eve still here. Okay, Gabriel, let me pull some cards for you then. We're going to ask about your relationship and how. I'm going to ask the question. I don't know what Tarot's how they're going to answer. Yeah, I figured it was over there. How can Gabriel go forward in this relationship happily with Gabriel's partner? And I'm speaking all this into the cards. Gabriel wants a wonderful long life with this person. How can this happen? Okay, I've got, does your person want children perchance and that can't happen? Or is there a child somehow involved in the situation, Gabriel? Because the Empress card, and I'm not drawn to that often, but I don't know if this is an issue around children perhaps. Reflecting, going inward, looking for divine inspiration. Being in a crossroads about something, maybe even whether or not to end a relationship or to stay in a commitment because somebody's not happy. Was this about she does want, she never has, we want to have a baby? Is that part of your your conflict, though, because it feels like it. That's the energy I'm feeling here, is that's part of this equation that you're concerned about going forward. In other words, this would be what I'm feeling would be somebody, like one partner wants children and the other one doesn't or can't have children or something like that. It kind of has that feel to it. Oh, yes, that card. Yeah, that card. I know it, Chill. Have you noticed that, like I have noticed since I've been doing these lives, like I'll have, I don't know, 8 readings in a night, and there's one card that seems to be dominant for that night. Like I remember one night, were you here the night the 5 of Swords kept coming up? And in reverse, like every reading, and then last weekend it was the Devil. I mean, it's kind of freaky how that happens. Okay, no, you both want the conflict to something else. Okay, well, let me keep going then. All right, let me keep going. There is a conflict, though, yes. There's definitely a crossroads and a conflict about. Let's see. Clarity about something, clarity about some kind of deception. Somebody wanting to make amends from okay, this might, well, I don't have third-party card yet, but somebody wanting to make amends for some kind of deception. Somebody wants to come back, but one of you's, yeah, all right, let me get some more cards here. Yes, it was that night. I'm telling you, there were a million swords that night. It was just like, what? Show me more, please, for Gabriel's situation. K.A. needs a drink. I've got one poured and waiting for me when I get off here. I'm telling you. My son dropped by earlier to stop and say, have a Happy New Year's Eve toast, because he wasn't going to be here at midnight, to say, hey, Mom, and let's have a drink together. And I took 3 sips of it, and after he left, I put it in the fridge, so I'm saving it because I wanted to come on here with you guys tonight. It is dry. It is dry. It gets that way. Thank you. Yeah, if I didn't have water, I wouldn't make it through these. What is this telling me? Somebody made a choice about walking away from the end of something, making a choice to end something. Now, this card can be juggling something. That could be a person, that could be a job, that could be, I'm not sure yet. Again, I'm not having those. You're having one yet? Okay, well, have a sip for me. We should do that. Okay, before I go tonight, I'm going to go get my drink downstairs, and we'll all toast together. Great idea, Jill. Great idea. Diane, yes, honey, the free readings have all been spoken for, but I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. If you are, oh, okay, that's good. If you are subscribed and have hit the notification bell, then you'll get notified when I come live. Supposedly, YouTube isn't 100%. Okay, you get. Gabriel, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, so bear with me. Tell me more. There is love here. There's clearly love here. Somebody's heart got broken over something. There was deception in it, but there's no cards here yet that tell me there was a third party, but I feel it, something kind of deception. Happy New Year to you too, Diane. Thank you for being here. K.A.'s drinking champagne. Oh, you know what? I got a mini split that somebody gave me. I forgot that was in my fridge. I should do that. Somebody did something reckless here, Gabriel. Again, not sure what that was. Was it about money? Did somebody do something reckless with money? Maybe gambling even? Or spending it someplace you shouldn't? Oh, Edson from Brazil. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping in. Please show me more about Gabriel's situation. Please show me more about Gabriel's situation here. You're a Saggy. I'm a Scorpio ×2. Why are you not wanting to? Okay, let me try this. You're a Saggy too? Well, let's see. I started to say happy birthday. It's still Sag, isn't it? Happy birthday? No, it's not Sag. It's already passed. But happy belated birthday. In a container with a straw. I don't know. The cards have stopped talking. Apparently, I need a different deck here for you. Let me see. Tell me more, please, about Gabriel and this situation. Anurag, the free readings have been spoken for, but thank you so much for being here, stopping in. Tell me, please, more about Gabriel's situation. That is the weirdest energy I've ever felt off of a Page of Wands. What in the world, Gabriel? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm leaving that down, but I'm not. You'll have to wait to the end. Okay, this could be saying a lack of communication, a lack of movement towards something, some kind of a choice that needed to happen because somebody not moving on, not leaving something behind, not leaving a Queen of Wands behind. I don't know if that's another person or not. Or, yeah, no, oh, yeah, well, that could be. Michelle, the free readings tonight have been spoken for, but I so appreciate you being here. See, I could feel this. There is a devil energy here, even though it hasn't hit the table. And again, this could be, I'm trying to be respectful, but at the same time, hey, from India and Austria. Tell me, please, about Gabriel's situation. Help me get to the bottom of this and show me what Gabriel needs to know. Can I ask that again? What does Gabriel need to know going forward? I don't really need to know the backstory. I need to know the answer to my question. What does Gabriel need to know going forward to make this person happy? Well, again, I just get a sense this is about money, even though I don't have pentacles here. Well, or investing. Something either... Oh, thank you, Kay. You're so sweet. Oh, God, that's so sweet. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm just going to get to the bottom of it, or get to your answer here, but I'm just... This is saying, this means divine timing, okay? It can just mean, you know, like right person, wrong time, right timing, wrong thing. It can mean any of those combinations. Chill, you're in Quebec? I don't think I remembered that. Yes, and they are complex for tarot. This card in the reverse is about questioning if you have planted your seeds, or if the seeds you've in the right place, or if the seeds you've planted will come to fruition. It's somebody questioning if if their investment in this situation is for naught. I'll say it that way. Well, and I asked that, and I'm so curious about where people are from, but I kind of, there's so many people now, I can't remember, but I try to remember my regulars, but it doesn't always stick. Quebec, ooh, yeah, cold up there. It's about to be Quebec cold down here. It's going to be in the 20s here tomorrow. All right, are we getting somewhere here for Gabriel, please? Again, I don't know what the situation is, but I mean, this could be somebody drinking too much. I just had a flash to somebody drinking too much and getting on the shopping channel, you know. That credit card starts to smoking. I don't know, Chill. I might have believed you were from another solar system. Hey, yo-ho. Oh, awesome. Thank you for your subscription. Yeah, you dance. So Kay is saying in Austria, dance the waltz in the Blue Danube. Oh, that's your tradition there. Gabriel, be patient with me, please. There's a repetitive cycle here. I'm going to read this a couple of ways. A repetitive cycle about somebody investing in something over and over again. It's a cycle that keeps repeating itself. Again, this can be somebody drinking too much. Or this could be third parties. Take that as you will. Again, third parties can be family. It can be, you know, spending too much time with your parents when you should be with your partner or whatever that is. But it feels like it has something to do with money, but only a part of it. That's not the whole thing here. It's not like somebody just spending money. There's something else here that's below the surface, Gabriel. I know it's there. And I'm not asking you to air your laundry here. But it says a new opportunity. So we're asking about the future. This does say, this is good. Investing in, this is a new opportunity, something tangible coming your way. But the way I'm reading these cards left to right, somebody questioning their investment in something, repeating cycles about, now this could be celebration, overindulging. So this could, and then that's when this ace comes in. So it would be like, I'm thinking of my father. He didn't like working for other people, and he was a person who would invest in the next get-rich-quick schemes, those kind of things. Like, he was a big person in Amway when they started. I doubt any of you even know what that is. But, you know, he just was determined he was going to find that new, latest, whatever, mecca of get-rich-quick things, and he just did it over and over again, and you know, it never happened, but that's for other reasons. And it keeps failing, and it keeps failing. And you keep looking out at those distant shores. Where is my ship? When are my ships coming in? This is, again, timing. And you're saying, and I know it's divine, you have no idea. Well, I don't know, you know, because I told you not to tell me. I did say that. But is this can you tell me, is this making sense? Are we getting anywhere near your story? Because that would help me to kind of know what direction to go here for you. I love that you guys are here with me tonight on New Year's Eve. This is so cool. I'm glad I did this. It is? Oh, thank you, because I don't know, this could be all over the park. There's 100 different ways to read this, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay. Well, I'm not either. Just not sure if it's reflecting you or her. I don't know either, Kay, yet. The Lotus, you're solo. Well, nothing wrong with being solo. For me, I was actually, and I had plenty of opportunities, but I was celibate by choice for 6 years in my prime, and I just said, I just need a time out, life. And I was very happy. I need more. Please show me how to help Gabriel. That's the question I want to know. I know you know, Spirit, what Gabriel needs to hear. Can you help me to understand that so I can give words to this? Please and thank you. Hello, openings. Shell Bell 1010, welcome. You're saying it sounds more like her because I don't care about money. I can make my own. Well, there you go. Well, then that should help you figure this out a little bit, I hope. Please show me. Help me get some answers for Gabriel, please. I know that's a lot of cards. I don't know if we want to take all those, but let me look. Maybe we do. Whoa, I don't know if I want to take all these, but I do trust tarot when they fall out like that. Let me see. I've got 3 times as many cards on the table for you than anybody else, and I'm still not clear. And whatever is happening here, it's asking you to be patient if you want to. This could be, okay, this is, let me put them where I don't drop them. The Judgment card, yes, it's about reconciliation, yeah, but can be. But it's about, can be karma, can also be, and most importantly, an awakening. This is Gabriel blowing his horn. These people are rising up out of the coffins here. It's an awakening. So there is a spiritual lesson here for sure. Patience, maybe while somebody, you or their person, is awakening. They're finally getting clarity about this equal give and take. This has got some, yeah, now that's money in this card, but it doesn't have to be. That's means tangible things in, you know, an equal give and take in a relationship is just that, time, energy. It's not just money. And this also, you spoke of it being spiritual. This is the Hierophant. This card used to be called the Pope. This person, this character here used to be called the Pope. This can be divine inspiration, divine guidance, a guru. It can be asking for, like you go to a priest and ask for advice. It can also represent a marriage. And the Seven of Swords here says there was some kind of a deception. Now, if I didn't know better, I just got a strange message. This is a loss of passion or interest, however you interpret passion to be. So, Gabriel, again, I don't know your situation, and that broke somebody's heart, and it caused a lot of conflict, and it felt reckless, and there were fears and things that were hidden that came to light, and it felt like an injustice, and it made somebody unhappy because it was a disappointing news. Now, I could read that to say, I mean, literally this could be, you married somebody, and the deception was that there was no passion, meaning maybe you didn't tell that person that you were gay and they thought you were straight. I mean, literally it could be something like that, since I don't know what your situation is. Or you might have married this person because you were best friends and you loved each other, but that passion's not there now, and what do you do about that? I mean, gay or straight, doesn't matter. And that's a deception, that you weren't passionate about that person. You or them. And you're saying, let me come up here and catch up with your comments 1 second. She makes 100 times more than you, but still, right? Yeah, that is difficult, K.A. It's always a topic, yeah. But remember, y'all, money is just energy. And if you're in that positive vibration and you're attracting good stuff, it's just an energy. It's just going to reflect. You know, it's a good mirror. So, Gabriel, you're saying it's an awakening for me and her, and I'm born on the 8th. 8th is the number of karma. Well, there you go, because this can be karma, yep. Jill's saying that he's ended a relationship because of material reasons. Material is second to mutual connection, even though the material is a big part. Yes. Yes. Hey, Mr. Handsome. Happy New Year's Eve to you. But there's more to this story that he's not telling. This is not just about money, and I feel it. I don't know if we're getting warm here with this story right here. These 4 cards, I feel like they're, you know, it's like, you ever played, what's it called? When somebody, you hide something and you say, you know, and they try to find it and you say, you're getting warmer. No, you're getting colder. You're getting warmer. This feels like a lot of heat coming off here. This is, I feel like there's something here I'm touching on that's getting closer to the story here. Card after card is correct, but we just met and she's a girl, so it's not that. Can I? Yes, you can. Yes, you can explain your situation. So the cards are telling the story. Maybe I'm just not getting the story. So yes, you can, because maybe she's a lot younger than you are. Maybe that's it too. Yes, please tell me your story and maybe I can get your answer. Happy New Year, Eva. Thank you for being here. Well, you don't have to tell me all the details. I just feel like there's more here that I'm not able to access, because I could just, if I, one little detail, maybe you said, well, there's an age difference. That would, or there's a cultural difference, or, you know, which sometimes that can mean. Could be cultural difference. And, you know, competition, yeah, I don't know, okay. We never met in person, but she's trying to get divorced, but her husband refuses and has influence and can resist the divorce. But yes, he's cheated and she can't forgive and move on. Oh, goodness, that's sad. Chill's saying the reader trying to figure the subject right. And the subject not divulging too much, it proved it, to prove the reader's validity high. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you're saying you're 35 and she's, okay, so it's not an age thing, same country, same culture. Okay, okay. Yeah, because, you know, these cards can have tons of different meanings, and I try to pick up on the energy, not just the face value of the card, but I just know there was something under here that I couldn't pick up. And while it felt like a, you know, I kept thinking, is it a third party? But yet it doesn't feel like it. And I think you just clarified for me, the reason it doesn't is because you're not physically together. It's not like you're doing the thing over here and she's going home to her husband. I get that. It makes so much more sense now. Thinking this is a great lesson for me. I have to remember what that energy felt like. So if this comes up again, that will help me as a reader. But yeah, that makes much more sense. Saying, I was also in a relationship, but it was not okay, and I ended it, but it's not so easy for her. So, see, Gabriel, this helps me because now I know really the question you want to instead of let's be vague. I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I'm glad that you didn't tell me the whole story. I prefer to kind of go blind sometimes. It makes it more authentic for people. You know, I'm not, anyway. But that does help me understand how to interpret these cards better for you. Maria, hello, welcome. Un pequeño. Well, Brittany, my free readings are spoken for tonight. I appreciate you being here so very much, but I'll probably be back tomorrow. So if you'd like a reading, you can subscribe and hit your notification bell, and hopefully YouTube will notify you when I go live tomorrow. All right, Gabriel, you're saying, hey, Wynell, sweetie, Happy New Year. I have my cocktail ready. You're saying, no, she just wants, oh, you're answering somebody else. She just wants what she bought because she in law risk is okay, but she made all those years. The problem is her father-in-law because he's opposed to divorce. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. And Movie Vault, welcome. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you, Chill. That's very sweet of you. Where's your tip jar, Chill? I need to tip you. Yeah, it is a complex situation. So let me do this. I'm going to ask the question differently for you because this is, now that we kind of know the backstory and we know that the cards were trying to tell Dear Darlene the story here, but we now have more, so that's helpful. That was an interesting, that was again, I want to try to remember that feeling because if you've never been together, and yeah, that's so interesting for me as a reader, how that felt. I knew it was there, I just couldn't pinpoint it. Your English is so far very good, Maria. Oh. Jill, you're the best. Thank you. Yes, Gabriel, sure, go ahead. I'm hearing fireworks go off out there. What time is it? 9 o'clock here, so we got some time. Happy New Year. You can hear them? Can you? I never know. I'm getting a new mic, y'all. I've ordered a new mic. Should be here hopefully Friday. And it has a noise reduction, so hopefully, you know, it'll cut out some of that background noise when the lawnmowers go by in the spring. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. If you'll tune in tomorrow, like I said, get there early though. The free readings go fast. And what was I going to say? Oh, I also do super chat readings, but I don't know if I've got, I might have one more in me tonight. I don't know. I'll try. I could try for you. Okay, Gabriel, now let's see. So you've been together, just not yet. You have been together, just not yet. Yeah, I do. I understand. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thank you for that. And you're very, I appreciate your willing to say that here. Thank you. Willing to share your story. I want, what deck? To finish the story for Gabriel, what deck? Because I feel like, yeah, I had a feeling it was you. You've been so good to me tonight. So really, Gabriel, what we want to ask is, what is the potential, could you two potentially come together? One question. Really what you want to know is what this ugly mess she's dealing with, if that's going to be ending or whatever. So I want to pull 3 cards for her situation currently. Maria, please hold up here in the comments because I need to get this, some clarity here for Gabriel. All right, I want to ask Tarot to give me 3 cards on the potential of her situation. We'll ask that question first. Thank you, Maria. It just, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Whew, yeah, I see it. They're wearing her down. They're wearing her down. And they, you know who I'm talking about. She knows there will never be balance in the situation, and she's very upset. I know I asked for 3 cards, but you know, the conflict card's coming out again. It's kind of a repeating message. We know this. What else? Weary Bunny, Happy New Year's Eve to you. What else can you tell me about her? I mean, that's kind of the situation, but what is the potential? Can she get out of this situation? Can she get out of this situation? She can just hire an attorney and pack her suitcase, you know. I mean, it can happen. Show me about her current, how can she, whatever, give me some advice for her current situation. Okay, there we go. This card will not go away tonight. Wow, in your reading. It's just, this is, I get, this is never going, and we're talking about her situation, it's never going to be balanced. And she knows that. She's trying to let it go. She can go to her King of Cups, but oh, I hear that. The law and bad people don't mix. That's right. They have money in their, her people have money. I can feel that too. Never going to be what? Sorry, I didn't understand that. Her current situation is never going to be balanced. I think that's what I said. Well, Chill, and I know you're intuitive, and that's what I'm picking up with these cards. Can you see these cards, Chill? Because I know you also, like I said, are intuitive. You know, this is the Wounded Warrior. I'm losing my voice, y'all. Hang on. Excuse me. And when cards fall out sideways, it's saying it's neither upright or reversed. In the upright, it's I'm the Wounded Warrior, but I'm continuing to fight. In the reverse, it's I've given up. So she's not, I don't know if I can do this much longer. I really don't know if I can continue to fight for this love. I don't know if I can continue to fight for that because I don't have clarity. And this also, that's why I was pausing. It has, do you remember me earlier? I was talking about there, wait a minute. Incoming. I just feel like it's her. She doesn't have clarity because I think she's questioning, and even though she has feelings for you and you've been together in the way that you've been together. I don't know that she's telling you, because she may not even be able to articulate it. She may not even really know. She is a little bit afraid for her future too here. Even if she packed her suitcases and got on a plane and came to be with you, this is still new for her, new-ish. I think she's not sure. There's still something inside of her that she's not sure, or she's not sure how to end she's not sure how to end this relationship. That's real. I mean, sometimes it's just really that simple. Tarot's telling the actual. I know, repeating card tonight, K, right? Let me see what you said. She does, but she doesn't want to run away and leave her family. And I can understand that. Yes, it's not right. I mean, well, I thank you for respecting her that much. Raven, yeah, it kind of almost feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, it's just, I think that, what did I say when this card first fell out? What did I say? They're wearing her down. That's what I said. They're wearing her down, and that's what this card screams to me. They're wearing her down. I mean, I don't know what it said, but anyway, let's move on. That was let's move on from that. We can't change that. I didn't get really anything new there. Yeah. Well, Chill, I'm not, yeah, it is that, but it's also, kind of back to that, I'm not sure I have it in me to do. She doesn't have the financial resources to fight them, is one thing, but it's more than that. It's like, if you've ever been in a bad situation, how it just drains you to your soul. That's what I'm feeling for her. She's just drained. She doesn't have the fight left in her, even if she wants to, is what I'm feeling about that. But back up here, Gabriel, I know you said you wanted, the actual question is, excuse me, how can you make it last? I think we have to circle all the way back to my original statement. I don't have a magic answer for you. I really don't. But you can influence both of you. If you both got on this law of manifestation practice, both of you simultaneously could manifest her being released. Now, what you do with that is up to you. But sadly, she is so exhausted, so drained, and so depleted. I think she's now moved over into being a victim in her feeling and emotional and mental state, is how I'm feeling for her right now. I mean, when I tune into her energy, it's just very depleted. So right, Raven, you're right. You nailed it. There's no fight in her anymore. I think you're right. Lopamudra, all the free readings have been spoken for tonight, but thank you so much for being here and for stopping by. Gabriel, you're saying, I told her she's way too friendly because she understands her husband's situation and expectations from the bad life her family influence, and I told her that's not something ended in my, that's what I meant. No, you're right. That's not something ended in your eyes. Well, that's right. She's going to have to make a choice. And by her not choosing to stand her ground and stand up for herself, that is a choice. If she's not I mean, she can't have it both ways. She wants to spare their feelings and please them, and yet she wants out of the relationship. It's not going to happen. She can't please both. You can't have both. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's not going to be happy. But that passes in time. And maybe she's just not old enough to understand that or willing to take that leap. Hey, Cindy, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us. I'm not an idiot, but bad situation is my middle name. Family influence is about, yes, K-A, they are. Ooh, chill, that cuts. That cuts. But, you know, there... Okay, Gabriel, let me address that comment you just made. But chill, I mean, it cuts, but I understand, and I can't say that's not true, because there is an element of that. She, sadly, is a bit of a victim mentality naturally, and now she's in this situation. And so I'm not saying this is conscious. Gabriel, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm not saying this is at all conscious at all. I don't say she's trying to be manipulative, but on some level, subconsciously, she's hoping somebody will rescue her. And you're the person that's there right now and pull her out of the situation. And the truth is, she's got to do it. You can't do it for her. You can't. So now, let me see, the premonitions. Well, yeah, right. Thank you, K.A. All these years of my life, hopefully my experiences and my lessons will come to pay off here for other people here on YouTube. So, Gabriel, I'm reading a comment here about her having premonitions and so forth. This is a tricky one, but I want to share it. Sometimes, and I'm not going to debate whether that was her situation or not, but I'm sharing this information. Do with it as you will. Well, that's right. If you step in, I'm going to say this, it's not your place to do that. You can say to her, I'm here if you make that choice, but it's not your place to do that. She's the one that's got to do it. Ken, thank you so much for stopping in, but my free readings for tonight have been spoken for, but I may come back tomorrow if you'd like to subscribe and hit the notification bell so YouTube will notify you. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow sometime. Is Scorpio, Darlene? Yes, she sees. I am a Scorpio. I'm sorry, what's your question, Jill? But I want to come back to Gabriel, your comment about her premonitions. Sometimes when we see things as premonitions, and I'll even give you an example, but let me finish my sentence. Sometimes as we see things that are premonitions, they are in fact memories from a previous lifetime. And I'll give you an example. So it's easy, very easy to mistake them. Because why wouldn't you, right? You're having those visions in your head and you have them over and over again. For me, mine was, I had this, I know I'm not finishing my sentences, please forgive me. For a long time in my life, I was not what you would call a prepper or a doomsday or any of that, but I did have something inside of me that said, that kind of drove me to be more mindful of those situations than was probably appropriate for my life, because I wasn't lacking in anything. I wasn't starving. I was very well taken care of, all those things, but there was something inside of me, and it felt like a natural disaster. I'd have to say, particularly with volcanoes, but not necessarily, but something about that whole scenario was I've got to prepare. I've got to prepare. What if I don't, you know, and I can't say that's not still with me a little bit, but here's the story I want to relate. So for many, many years, I felt like there might be something coming like that in my lifetime, and it felt, for all intents and purposes, like a premonition. Well, I went with a friend of mine on a trip to Costa Rica. And we went to this region, I'm trying to think of the name of it, and it's eluding me, but it's kind of a northern area where there are active volcanoes there. And there's a spa, and you have the springs, the hot springs, and the whole business. And so my friend decided to go get a massage. And I said, well, I'm going to go out here. They had a pool where you get in the water, and a swim up bar, basically. You walk, you know, it's chest high. And I got in the pool and went to the bar and ordered a drink, and I'm just sitting there waiting for her to come and join me. And I turned around. Gosh, I could almost remember the name of the volcano. But anyway, I turned around, and I'm looking at the volcano. You could literally see it because, you know, it's an active volcano. It's just kind of, you can just see it was dark. I didn't say this. It was a dark night. I'm in the pool, and I'm looking up, and I'm thinking, what a cool kind of surreal moment this is. It's just like a snapshot of the night sky and the top of the volcano. And you can just sort of see little edge of what might be lava at the top or whatever, but it's no big deal. And I'm literally standing there, and the thing goes at the top of it, not like a Mount St. Helens, but the top, but it had a burst come out the top of it and it was you know, it kind of you could feel the ground shake. You could feel it. And suddenly I started having these flashes in my mind, and I was flashing back to, and I'm getting chill bumps all over me just reliving this. And what was happening was I was connecting with the energy, and I was remembering a lifetime where I was like a leader in a community, whatever that is. I don't know, chief, I don't know what the hell it was. But anyway, a respected person in the community. And people looked to me for guidance and for this and that. And there was a volcano erupting, and I was trying to get people out and get them to the boats and get them. And I realized I'm kind of standing there, and I'm almost going to cry talking about this. Jeez. Sorry, guys. It's very visceral for me. And I remember just like I'm reliving this experience of standing on the shore, putting people in boats out into the water to get away from this volcano that's coming. And I'm having, whew, y'all get me going. I'm having, in this moment, a realization that I can't save everybody, all these people that I love, and I felt like I'd failed. I can't save everybody. They're going to die, and I know it, and they're looking to me to save them, and I couldn't do it. And oh, wow. So it was so imprinted, this experience was so imprinted. And when we die and we reincarnate, we bring the things we need to heal. We bring the energetic imprint of that back into this lifetime with us. So all of that moment was helping me to heal that and helping me to understand that it wasn't a premonition for me in this lifetime. It was an energetic imprint from a previous lifetime where I had experienced that. So all that, my sharing that story with you, is to simply share that maybe what she's feeling is a memory of you two together, a remembering of when you were together in a previous lifetime. And naturally, if that's happened, there will be a really strong connection with you. You've been together, possibly you were a couple together. And of course, there will be a strong attraction. But I'm just explaining, that's a long explanation, but that could explain why she's had those premonitions. Y'all made me cry. Jeez. And by the way, let me interrupt. If you haven't, please hit the like button, because that just says thank you for me being here and for y'all making me cry. Just kidding. All right. Let me get on here. Let me catch up on the comments now. K.A., you're the second person that's told me that about YouTube not notifying you. Somebody told me that. The last one I did, and I don't know why that is. I can't explain it. I don't have an answer for you, and I'm so very sorry. Yeah, again, you're not the only one. That's why I say when I tell people that, they're supposed to notify you. I don't know. And Gabriel's saying, I know, I just didn't want to say it because I don't have the visions, but every time I think about her, I want to cry because of the pain. I think you guys have been together before. I think that's pretty clear. There you go, Chill. Chill, you know I'm pretty accepting of people here. No, it wasn't that kind of retreat, Chill. No. No, we just went to Costa Rica for a week, and no, I can't remember the darn name of the volcano. Why the heck I can't remember that. Anyway, no, it wasn't that kind of retreat. Happy Merry New Year, boy. Happy New Year's Eve is what I'm trying to say, Marigona. Thank you for being here. And my free readings have been spoken for. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, but they are gone for the night. Well, Gabriel, no, you didn't make me do anything. I volunteered to share that. And it wasn't a bad memory. It was just, well, it was. That part was. But it's just so visceral. And that's energy, guys. If you didn't know, that's energy. We carry that with us when we incarnate. It's in our energy field, if you will. Yeah, K.A., check your settings. I just don't know why that happens. I wish I had an answer. Hey, Perry, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, it's a little ways to go here, and where I am, it's 9:14 in Central Time Zone. But yeah, she had vision. She recognized me, and I just felt after yeah. Well, and I know that's what happens if you've been together with people. That's right. You feel that instant, like, I know you, even though you don't in this lifetime. Thank you, Perry. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Juanelle, I didn't know that. Thank you. Juanelle is my moderator saying, I've heard YouTube limits notifications. Limits me, oh, I forgot to make, you told me that. No, you told me that, didn't you? That's something I need to do on my end. Let me look into that, because you said something about that yesterday, and I'm so darn tired when we got off. I didn't, okay, thank you. I forgot to do that one now. Thank you. Let me check. I'm going to write myself a note right now to check that. I can't imagine they would limit me, really? That would stink. I'm going to look into that, though. Thank you, Juanelle, for that reminder. Okay, I will look into that. Gabriel, I don't know if any of that's helped. I really hope it has. I know that was a very roundabout way to, and I don't really have a yes or no answer for you, because it feels to me like in this situation, she has got to do something before you can. Well, that sounds harsh to put it that way, but yes, but you can also coax, coach, invite, suggest that she kind of learn about what she's doing to herself, learn about the law of attraction and what that means, and why, you know, she's continuing to put herself in this state is a choice. So you can say, you can put it in, I recommend always putting things in first person when you talk to people about a difficult subject. I learned something. Let me share with you what I learned about this thing, whether that's being a victim or law of manifestation. Or now you've got a part in this too, though. It's not just about her being a victim, because you're being a victim too if you think about it. I mean, really, you're mirroring each other here in this situation. I got to tell it like it is. You are. And so you have to work on your point of attraction as well. And then she has to work on hers. And it's what I always say here. If you're vibrating down here as I can't be with the person that I love, and that's on frequency 750, and the situation in this case that you want, which is to be with her, is vibrating up here at a beautiful, loving 1200, your ships are going to cross in the night. You have to put your energy and your focus and your thoughts on, oh, I already have this thing I want. I already have this beautiful, loving relationship with my person. Your frequency changes to the thing you want, then you can bring it into your life. Well, yes, you can resist that. Well, if you can't lose her, then start working on yourself, because you can't fix her or that situation. You can only change the mirror that you're looking in. Joshua's saying, I gave you a reading some time ago and I was correct about everything. Oh my gosh, Joshua. Gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming here and being generous and giving me that feedback. Thank you so very much for that. Really, that means a lot. Thank you. I do try to help. I mean, really, that's why I'm here, guys. Well, Chill, I know. You're losing your identity, yeah. And, well, you didn't say identity. That's my word, Chill, honestly. Yeah, Gabriel, the truth, what you just said, I think is the truth of the situation right now. But that doesn't mean you can't affect it. You just keep doing it. You keep doing it. And the more you do it, the more you're changing your point of attraction. Do you know, I heard a story. My beautiful friend Margot. Well, now you know Margot, of course. My beautiful friend Margot was the first person in my lifetime that introduced me to the law of manifestation. And she was the springboard for me. And her picture's right here. Next to yours, one now, on my bookcase. And Margot is a very dear friend of mine that has crossed over. But she was a good friend of mine. And she worked in the healing profession. Anyway, she introduced me to the concept of law of attraction. And she told me a story one time, and I don't remember the specifics, but there was a war going on, and Mother Teresa was trying to get from one side of some geographical location to the other, and the war was happening right in the middle. And nothing was going to pass past that point. But because Mother Teresa understood about the law of attraction, whatever she did, whatever her process was, literally, she had to be there the next day. Literally, there was a ceasefire for 24 hours. She didn't go to those generals and those people. No, all she did was sit in quiet and believe that in the possibility that what she needed and wanted could happen. And by God, it did. Now, that's the most powerful example of law of attraction I've ever known or heard of. So I don't think you can beat that one. So you can't change your circumstance. All you can do is change your point of attraction, period. End of story. Gabriel, I hope that helps. I don't know. I wish you the best of luck with that situation. That's a tough one. My heart goes out to both of you, really. But she has to choose to get out of her victimhood no matter what you do. Because, listen, if you start working on yourself and changing your point of attraction will change, your frequency will change. And even if hers doesn't, what will happen is she'll move out of your life, but you'll attract somebody who then mirrors your new point of attraction, your higher frequency, and somebody that you can actually be with physically. Joshua, thank you again for saying that's just so sweet. You made my night. Thank you. K.A. Well, there's this thing called momentum, K.A. And Abraham Hicks uses this example of you're at the top of a hill in San Francisco. Now, I know most of you haven't been to San Francisco, but it's very hilly. And you're standing beside a car, and you decide you want to see what happens. And so you put the car in neutral, right? The car's not going anywhere. It's just sitting there in neutral. And you decide to bump it a little bit, and the car starts to move ever so slowly, all right? And you're at the top of the hill, and this is the bottom of the hill, and the car's here, and you bump it a little bit, and it starts to move. Now, if you step back in front of that car and put the brake on, it's going to stop. But once it starts going down the hill, you don't want to step in front of that car. You just better hold on, because it's going to be ugly at the bottom. That's a little bit of an exaggeration for me, but not really. She tells that story much better than I do. The point is, when you're manifesting, there is a lot of momentum that we build up. Do you know that your brain thinks about 60,000 thoughts a day? Now, if most of those are negative, you got a lot of ground to cover to change that. You're not going to change that overnight. You're not going to change it in a day or even a week, probably. It's going to take some time. So there is that. And I do believe also that sometimes we have to finish paying some karmic debts sometimes. Not always easy. Sometimes it's kind of ugly. Messy, that's the word. You're cutting yourself off somehow, K.A., when you're doing that. There's some way that I know you've talked about this before. Chilla's saying, scary how not too long ago priorities were different. Margot must have seen some things happen. Yeah, I think she did. She was a beautiful person and healer. She certainly helped me a lot. Hi, Kay. Welcome, sweetie. Chaz, welcome. Thank you for tuning in tonight. And K.A. is saying, yes, exactly. The brain has much info, then the manifestation is likely to get muscle. Yeah, it's like muscle at the gym. Absolutely true. It's that, what muscle are you exercising? Are you exercising the, I can't have it, I can't do it, it's never mine, it happens for everybody else but not for me muscle? Or are you manifesting, on the other muscle over here, are you, I can do it, I can have anything I want, Spirit's got my back, everything's always working out for me muscle? Well, Gabriel, it is hard. I know it is, and I mean, I can feel how sad it is for you. And I wish I had an easier answer for you, but I just don't. It's the only answer I can give you, really. I'll end this conversation with you on this note. Now, sometimes relationships are just as simple as some unfinished business. It could be that, there's a saying about people coming in. Some people come into your life for a season. Some people come in for a reason. And some people stay, some people, in other words, some people are there for a lifetime, some people are there for a season, some people are there for a day. And so, but they're all there to show us something and give us a lesson or a gift of some kind. And so maybe the gift she gives you is that you really get into your law of manifestation and start changing your life for the better. And maybe part of that gift is you get to have closure with her in this lifetime. We're going to touch base one more time, and then we're going to bless each other and love each other, and then we're going to part and go our ways. I'm not predicting that. I'm just saying sometimes that's why we come together with people, then it doesn't work out too. It's also like a goodbye. So I'm just posing that as a potential. Chaz is agreeing with that, yeah. Gosh, Josh, I hope that was a chocolate squirrel. Well, being sad is a part of life. You know, we're human beings. We have a lot of emotional, a big part of our makeup is emotional. We're meant to have, do you know that your emotions are your guidance system, essentially? One of the reasons we have them. It tells you where you are. It tells you what you need to work on. It tells you where, you know, like what I was talking about earlier, what pushes your buttons. If you get angry and sad, it's not saying things can't change. It's not saying you're a bad person. If you get angry, it's not saying any of those things. It's saying that's a choice. Now, can you pivot and choose something different? Can you be a conscious creator? I don't need this. Can you be a conscious creator and choose out of that sadness, or choose out of that loneliness, or choose out of whatever it is that you feel you don't have in your life, right? Kay, I really appreciate you being here, but I've been here almost what? Ooh, good Lord, 3 hours. The free readings have already been, those slots are taken, but I'm planning to come back tomorrow during the day because it's a holiday. So I hope you guys can join me then. That's right, Jill. What will you choose? Amen. Yeah, Kay, I know. I'm sorry you missed me. It's just that I can only do so many. Yes, Kay, that's true. Excuse me. It is hard to accept. It's a bitter pill for sure. Louise? That's an odd question. He was an electrician. Sweetie, I don't have a specific time, but it most likely would be in the afternoon. Probably 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I can't promise that, but right now, that's what I'm thinking. I am going to have a New Year's Eve cocktail, so it might not happen exactly then. Not going to overdo it, but... Oh, thank you, OG. That's very sweet. Thank you. Yes, it is, John. It is a mala. These are my meditation beads. They've been my best friends for about 35 years now. Oh, y'all are too sweet. Thank you. Hey, Colton, welcome. Well, guys, I think I'm about toast, but I promised you a New Year's toast. Yes, Akash, thank you, and well wishes for you to have a happy New Year as well. So I have to go get my drink. Y'all get your glasses ready so we can clink glasses here. Let me turn my, or unplug my mic. I'll be right back. If you guys want to hang out for just a second, I'll go get my cocktail and have a toast with you. Thank you, Kay. All right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry if I was clinking my mic. Can't wait to get my wireless one. Okay, everybody, let's clink glasses. What did Chuck say? Let me get my... Do you have your glass, Jill? You got your glass? You need to go pour one? I'll wait. Cheers to you, 1L and KA and Jill. You've been sweethearts tonight. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for helping me welcome in the new year and say goodbye to this old one. I'm kind of glad to see it go, I got to tell you. I'm kind of glad. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. Salut. Ooh, that's rather tasty. Uh-oh. Y'all, my battery notice just came on. It's about to go. I'm going to have to go because my battery's about to die. But I'm glad we got to have a toast together. Love y'all to pieces. K.A. cheers. Yes, Jill, cheers. Happy New Year. And 1L, my BFF, love you so much. Okay, guys. Hopefully see you tomorrow. All right. Y'all be safe. If you're driving, don't do that and drink, of course. But be safe, everybody. Take good care of yourself. You're drinking beer? Okay, I'm clinking your beer here, Colton, also. Happy New Year, everybody. Many blessings. 2025 is going to be a good one, right? All right. Take care, everybody. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, thanks. Just got them done this week.